Hey, I'm Dylan.
And I'm Mariko.
And this is Better with Bensons. Thanks for joining us for part 2 of Better with Bensons. In part 1, we did a bit of an intro about ourselves, so if you didn't get a chance to watch it, go back and check it out. This week, we'll be focusing on a little bit about more of an introduction about who we are, how we came to be together, and the kind of stuff that we like to do together. In the summer of 2013, I married my high school sweetheart, Robin. 6 months later, Robin was 22 weeks pregnant with our son, Iver, and unfortunately she went brain dead. They were able to keep her body alive for 6 weeks to grow Iver inside her, and at 28 weeks and a day, Iver was born, 12 weeks early, and the next day we had to say goodbye to Robin. I came home with Iver and started our life together, and 7 years and another failed relationship that resulted in my beautiful son Bodhi being born, I was back to being alone. And 9 months ago, I met Mariko online on Instagram, and we started talking, and we immediately fell in love and moved in together, and have been living in Nanaimo ever since.
8 years ago, I moved from Ontario to Vancouver Island with Isla's dad. And 9 months ago, when we moved in, we started this process of blending our families together. Iver and Dylan and Isla and I in Nanaimo. So Dylan and Iver moved from Victoria, sort of a big, small city, to Nanaimo, which is very much a small city. And yeah, it's been really interesting. So Isla is, she has weekends with her dad, who lives here in Nanaimo as well. So we don't have a lot of time on the weekends to sort of hang out as a family. Luckily, with Dylan's job, he gets a little bit of time off. So we've had some opportunities to sort of travel around and hang out as a family. But for the most part, the kids are in school. Isla's been in preschool, or the kids are with me, which is super fun. But it was really cool this past weekend that we had a long weekend, which meant Isla was with us on a Monday and Dylan was off work. So we had a pretty fun adventure, a little road trip up island that we'd love to show you a little bit more of.
So we thought we'd just jump right into it and show you a little bit about this past weekend. We got out on some adventures. We'll talk a little bit about mental health and what kind of stuff we like to get out and do on Vancouver Island and enjoy the beauty of the outdoors.
First thing in the morning here on Saturday, and Dylan is downstairs meeting with our new tenants, and I'm very sleepy, having breakfast here with Iver. Hi, Iver. And Dylan's off in the lake, in the stream, in the river. I'm not sure exactly what this is. Getting some footage for Instagram, taking some photos, having a little splash around. It's pretty warm. You can't tell because I'm wearing a scarf, because I'm that weird person who wears a scarf in the middle of the summer, but it is about, I don't know, I'd say it's 25 degrees. Hi, sweetheart. You want to go swimming in there? Let's see if I can get some video of Dylan. You see Dylan there?
Yeah, I do. Way in there.
Pretty cool. Let's switch the camera.
I don't see Daddy anymore.
Taking some product shots here on the shore, and Dylan and Iver are off exploring the water, which is pretty cool. It's just not my idea of a great time, so I'm going to stay nice and dry, get some content done. That's pretty cool though. It's a really beautiful spot if you haven't been here. It's probably the busiest spot that Dylan and I have been on Vancouver Island, which is completely normal. It's the busiest weekend of the summer. We're really lucky on Vancouver Island that nowhere's ever really jam-packed with people. But it's quite busy here today. I think the heat wave is probably a little bit to blame for that. And of course, it's the busiest weekend of the summer. It's a long weekend here in British Columbia, so people are coming over from the mainland. In fact, Dylan heard that BC Ferries was saying that if you didn't already have a reservation to come over from Vancouver to Vancouver Island, that you should definitely consider just walking on the boat. There's no more reservations left. They've been completely swamped, which is totally normal. And honestly, for me, I'm really glad to see the tourists are back. I really like the buzz that happens on Vancouver Island in the summertime. It's definitely not for everybody, but I really find it quite charming. Our island is so beautiful, so the more people who can enjoy it, in my opinion, the better. This place too is very accessible for folks who maybe have strollers or wheelchair, something that makes getting around sometimes a little tricky. This place had a completely accessible path to get right down to the water, which is so awesome. So, way to go. 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10. Dylan really, he needs to be outside in order to calm his mind. He really needs to have that connection with nature. I don't really like a whole lot about the outside, to be quite honest. And so it's difficult for me sometimes to appreciate that for Dylan, he really needs to be out here. So this morning he was experiencing some anxiety just in relation to not having been outside enough this summer. And he really was feeling pressure to get out of the house and get outside. And I wasn't probably getting ready as quickly as he would like. So, you know, do we go outside every day and do a big adventure? No, but when we are able to, it's very important for him. And we try and do one mini adventure every week. And then we try and do sort of like a big new adventure, maybe a road trip or something like that every few weeks. So yeah, so we've got a pretty good thing going. It's been just an incredibly hot summer. I don't do heat at all. So today for me, it's perfect. It's overcast. It's about 25 degrees. That's not too hot for me to be outside. And yeah, it's just a great opportunity for us to explore something new. And today we are exploring a new place. Hey you guys! How was it? How was it, Red?
I wish we could have ice cream sandwiches at home. And do we still have those chocolate popsicles?
What are we gonna do today?
We are going to go to the store, and I don't like that because I'm sad that we have to.
Well, where else are we going that's fun?
In the caves. And there's water there, and the water disappears in the front cave.
Whoa, and then what happens?
It goes under, and then more water comes.
Yeah, that's right. Are you excited?
Yes.
How long is it gonna take?
It's going to take 5 or 8 hours. 5 or 8 hours. Okay?
Today we're heading on a little bit of a road trip up island to explore some...
Caves.
Is there gonna be spiders at the caves?
No.
No? What is gonna be at the cave?
I think beavers. I think like bunnies and
Okay.
squirrels.
Yeah.
I know.
Water and caves.
There might be bears because bears live in caves. And they can also go in water too. Bears can go anywhere.
Grizzlies.
Excited?
Very excited.
I'm so stoked!
I'm not excited because we have to go to the store.
Just doing a little pit stop in Campbell River, getting some lunch and some food for the road.
So here we are on the logging roads, and Mariko is driving now because Mariko doesn't like to drive on logging roads or have me drive on logging roads. And so we drove about 350 kilometers on the highway, but the last 7 kilometers is on the logging roads. And so Mariko will drive these last few kilometers at 18 kilometers an hour, and eventually we will get there, and we're getting pretty excited about it. Are you guys excited to get to the caves?
Yes!
What are you gonna do when we get there?
I'm going to do some ninja tricks.
Whoa!
And I'm going to swim for 50 seconds.
Nice.
I'm so excited!
You know, so I'm really excited to swim for 40 seconds. And I'm also going to crumple up like an ice cube and wait for the water to push like a float.
Yeah.
And then you'll go away from it?
And if the water is not there, then I'm going to just...
Fall down on your butt?
Well, we're 1.5 kilometers away from the Little Huson Caves, and this is the view of the area that we're in. It's beautiful.
So it took us a little while to get here, especially down that logging road, as you saw. But we're here now, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Look how far he is.
I was taking some product shots here for one of our local Vancouver Island artisans, and Dylan has taken the kids down into the cave, and it's pretty cool. Check it out. How cool is that? So neat.
What was your favorite part of the caves?
Happy birthday to me.
What did you guys think of those caves?
Right. Like when I just didn't want to leave because it was so cool there.
Oh, that's fun.
And I wanted because there is going that waterfall.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed episode 2 of Better with Bensons. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see episode 3. We really appreciate everybody who's been supportive of us so far, and we look forward to continue doing this again.
If you want to see more photos of those incredible locations, Dylan is a pretty well-known Vancouver Island photographer on Instagram, so go and check him out. The handle is @BetterWithAdventure.
Thanks again for watching Better with Bensons.
Thanks so much.